There you go, people. A little continuation of before. And what you're probably seeing is all them padlocks. And what people do when they come to the city is get a padlock, engrave it. Now this goes for like 2 or 3 miles, right across into Speke, Garston, right down towards Bootle. It ends a bit further down there by that cruise liner. That's Quintus. You got Quintus, and on his pram you've got Choose a Life Not a Knife flyers. So if you see these today, you know what being through. I feel like one of those little things that sprinkle fairy dust everywhere. Every time I go through the city, or every time I go through any town, and sprinkle this everywhere. It's like I'm sprinkling fairy dust. Ignore me eyes, I don't know what's going on with them. I think it's where I'm flying on that bike I've lent off me mate. And the wind's in my eyes without glasses and that. But anyway, I know I've had a change of cap. It is what it is. It's a Real Madrid cap. Boss in it. There you go, people. That's just a little insight into what the padlocks are about. How are you, mate? You good?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, Sam, man. There you go. Someone recognising and relating. Decent. The smile I put on his face then, without meaning to, outstanding, lad. And this is in the city of Liverpool, people. Don't get it twisted. There's more relators than haters. Everyone can understand the issues with knife crime right now. Everyone can understand the issues with gang life and drug dealing and all them negative, poisonous ways that, for some reason, Liverpool's become accustomed to. Liverpool's got used to it. Generations of families participating in crime. Choose a Life Not a Knife is trying to stem that flow. Let kids understand that they haven't got to be like the dads. The dad might have been involved in crime all her life, but he hasn't got to be the same. He can take a different path. Some of us are on a path now, a path of destruction, the same path I was on 20 years ago. People say, why is it the same path? If it's not the same path, it's the same outcome, same consequences. Breakdown of families, breakdown of relationships, put behind bars, placed in prison. There's loads of negatives coming from being in a gang. It's pointless. The one thing I will say, and one thing I always say, is keep your identity. Don't fall into the group identity. Don't fall into that following mentality. Keep yourself as a leader. Identify you. Keep your identification in place, and everything will fall into place for you. Don't get lost in this wicked world of ours. You might think it's all bad. You might think there's no future for yourself. You might think there's nothing at the end. But trust me, this is your first stage of life. If you act like a rat, don't conduct yourself with the proper morals intact, you start again. You go through this process again until you realise what life's about. It is what it is. Choose a life, not a knife, people. Darren G from the glorious city of Liverpool. It's 11:05. As you can see on the live bird. Peace out, L5 shout.